Good morning, brothers and sisters. This morning I'm just going to read two verses from 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 1 and 2 from 2 Corinthians chapter 6, and then I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 58. It says, "We then, as workers together with him, also plead with you, not to receive the grace of God in vain. For he says, in an acceptable time I have heard you, and in the day of salvation I have helped you. Behold, now is the accepted time, and behold, now is the day of salvation. Behold, now is the day of salvation." I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 58. And I really pray that everyone gains a little more understanding of what the Lord wants in a fast. This is the place in the Bible where it tells you how to fast and what to do to fast and what the Lord doesn't see as fasting. Isaiah chapter 58. And I read through this in the King James Version, and there's not a lot of difference in the New King James and the King James except for the thus and thou. So I'm going to read it in the New King James this morning because it's easier to understand. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Tell my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and did not forsake the ordinances of their God. They ask of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching God." They say these things right here. "Why have we fasted," they say, "and you have not seen? Why have we afflicted our souls, and you take no notice? In fact, in the day of your fast, you find pleasure and exploit all your labors. Indeed, you fast for strife and debate, and to strike with the fist of wickedness. You will not fast as you do this day, to make your voice heard on high. Is it a fast that I have chosen? A day for man to afflict his soul?" That's a question. "Is it to bow down his head like a bulrush and to spread out sackcloth and ashes?" That's a question. "Would you call this a fast, an acceptable day to the Lord?" That's a question. Would you call this a fast, an acceptable day to the Lord? "Is this not the fast that I have chosen?" Right here, verse 6 says, "Is this not the fast that I have chosen?" The Lord tells you what fast He wants you to do right here. It says, "Is this not the fast that I have chosen? To loose the bonds of the wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, to let the oppressed go free, and that you break every yoke. Is it not to share your bread with the hungry, and that you bring to your house the poor who are cast out? When you see the naked, that you cover him, and hide not yourself from your own flesh, and not hide yourself from your own flesh. Then your light shall break forth like the morning, and your healing shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard." You see, these are the things that the Lord wants you to do. He says, loose the bonds of wickedness, undo the heavy burdens, let the oppressed go free, share your bread with the hungry. This is the fast the Lord wants. He wants you to fast from being gluttonous on yourself. Give what you have to others. Fast from evil. It says, "Then your light shall break forth like the morning, your healing shall spring forth speedily, and your righteousness shall go before you. The glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, Here I am. If you take away the yoke from your midst, the pointing of the finger, and speaking wickedness, if you extend your soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then your light shall dawn in the darkness, and your darkness shall be as the noonday. That darkness won't be dark anymore. It'll be light. It'll be as the noonday. The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought and strengthen your bones, and you shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. Those from among you shall build the old waste places. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations, and you shall be called the repairer of the breach. The repairer of the breach, the restorer of the streets to dwell in. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasures on my holy day. What day is that? Today is the day. Remember, I just read that in Corinthians chapter 6. Let's go over here and look at it one more time. What day is it? It says, in an acceptable time I have heard you, and in the day of salvation I have helped you. Behold, now is the acceptable time, and behold, now is the day. Now is the day. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day. What day is the Lord's? Every day. This is the day that the Lord hath made, on his holy day. And call a Sabbath a delight, the holy day of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasure, nor speaking your own words. Then you shall delight yourself in the Lord, and I will cause you to ride on the high hills of the earth, and feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father. The mouth of the Lord has spoken. Fast from evil, brothers and sisters. I love you all. You have a blessed, wonderful day. Stay strong in the Lord. Jesus loves you.